Lesson 3, The Passing Away of Bapu, written by Noyantara Sehgal. The first unit was discussed in the previous class, and that day we were discussing some questions from lesson unit 1. It was completed. After this, questions were also discussed. Then I told you we will be discussing from here number 3, state whether the following statements are true or false. Provide sentences, phrases, words in support of your answer. The first one, the author received an urgent telephone call in the morning. You have come to know it is false because it was evening, and you have to go give the supporting statement. Supporting statement you will find here. First lesson, I was having tea at home on the evening of 30th January 1948. It is the statement you will give in support of your answer that you have written here false, because it is written here morning. Number B, people attempted to break into the Birla house. It is true, and your true answer will support the statement, that is they jostled one another in a stampede mood. You will copy this part. In a stampede mood, this part will be your answer. After this, go to the next question. The news of Gandhiji's death did not shock the people. It is also false. It is false because did not shock the people. You will give the suitable supporting statement. Look here, the supporting statement. It was the question, in many of our hearts we sat still shocked and unbelieving. This is the supporting statement of your answer. In this way, you will be giving true and false and supporting statement. Remember one thing, most important thing. If you give the suitable supporting statement, if it is true, but your first answer, whether it is true or false, if it is wrong answer, you will not be awarded. You will be rewarded if your first answer, that is true or false, if it is true. In this way, you will answer. After this, we will go to read unit 2. Unit 2, it is very interesting. We will learn what is the expression, what is the emotion, what is the feeling of the other people, at the same time the narrator. Take your book and I can announce you. In this way, we will be discussing several extra questions from every unit in our next classes. We will be discussing several questions and answers on grammar and also writing skill. Only you remember to share, subscribe and comment. At the same time, you must watch, you must learn your book, and if you have any query, you can comment in the comment box. Unit 2. Gandhiji's funeral was to take place the day after his death. Gandhiji died and he must be given a very respectable, very honorable and very important funeral, that is funeral rite, the last rite for the person, that is the dead body. Hours in advance, people lined the route the funeral procession was to follow. Padmasi, Mrs. Naidu's daughter, spoke for all us all when she said simply, "We will walk. It is the last time we shall be walking with Bapu." That is, Padmasi, Mrs. Naidu's daughter, she told that they would be walking. She told the narrator because they wanted to walk with Bapu for the last time. Go to the next page. It was an agonizing walk. When they were walking, it was an agonizing walk, that is painful walk. Thousands silent watched the procession, that is the procession, funeral procession. Bapu lay on an open truck covered with flowers. Thousands of people waved trying to touch Bapu's feet. It was impossible to move in the thick crowd. That is, there were several people, many people, thick crowd. So it was impossible to move among them. They could not move easily. and they were trying to touch the Bapu's feet. As I moved forward slowly, I understood I was not merely in the midst of grieving people, grieving that lamenting people, sorry people, that is sad people. This was more than the funeral procession of India's beloved leader. It was not only a procession of funeral procession of a person. It was the person that is beloved leader. Bapu was the beloved leader of our country. I was among people for whom walking with Bapu had a special meaning. So it was very important to Nayantara Sehgal. It was very important to the narrator that she would be walking with Bapu. We had walked with Bapu over the rough and smooth of India's recent history. Recent history, that is the recent history which is very troublesome, I think. After Independence Day and before Independence, there were trouble, there were revolt. All the people, they were trying to get freedom of our country, and you know, there was the change, and there were some movements like Quit India movement. All they were only organized by Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi ji. We could not accept the fact that the man who had led us over many difficult paths were never going to walk with us again. That is, Nayantara Sehgal could not believe. Nobody could believe when someone died, someone who is very much beloved died. Nobody could tolerate it, and nobody could take it easily that he or she would not be walking with them. That was the problem. Bapu's slight figure had walked, staff in hand, over a large part of India. To walk is to make slow progress. It is to think with clarity and closely look at all that is around you, from small insects to the horizon in the distance. Moreover, to walk was often the only way open to the average Indian. It required no vehicle except his own body and cost him nothing but his energy. Gandhiji took this necessity as he took much that was commonplace and transformed it into a joyful effort. Yes, it is very important. If you think walking is making slow progress, you are right. In this modern world, in the world of technology, we cannot understand, we cannot take, we cannot think, we will be walking. We will be walking to our destination. It is very silly, I think, and you also think. But it is also true if you think, if you see, if you notice the smallest insect in this world. They walk, and it is the only way to the average Indian. India was not developed when India got her freedom. It was such a country. Walking was only way. It was the only way to all people. Moreover, or in addition, walking does not cost much. It only needs your own body. It only costs your physical energy. And Gandhiji took this necessity. Gandhiji understood this importance and transformed it into a joyful effort. Therefore, that is, whenever people are walking, they are enjoying. Common people took this necessity, and Gandhiji fought for our country in this way. He had a vital role in our freedom. To get freedom of our country, Gandhiji led people, Gandhiji motivated, Gandhiji encouraged all of us in this work. And you have come to know the good thoughts, the good lessons. It is the learning. We must learn that walking is good for health. Walking is only way to us. It costs nothing. And all the exercises will be discussed in the next class. You have understood. And in this way, several classes will be arranged. Again, I tell you, again I inform you to subscribe Kolkata Tutorial, the channel, and you must share, you must watch, you must comment in the box so that you can learn. Okay, no more today, more will be in the next class. Thank you all.